So last night, UFC 282 took place, and the main event, Jan Blachowicz vs Magomed Ankalaev, was supposed to crown a new light heavyweight champion, but that's not what happened. Ending a draw, you could say it's controversial. Personally, I had Magomed winning that fight, but we'll get into that another time. So we were all expecting Magomed vs Glover for the title, probably not in Brazil because Magomed obviously is hurt from that fight, but sometime maybe start of summer. But no, we're getting Glover vs Jamahal Hill. And this was made by Dana White at the post-fight press conference. And I'm sat here thinking, first of all, Dana says he doesn't make fights on a fight night. But that's exactly what he's done. And second of all, what? Jamahal Hill? And this is so weird to me because Jamahal Hill, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a title shot, but he's ranked, I believe, number 7. He's up and coming. Yeah, he's a good prospect, but it's so baffling to me why he's fighting for the title. Why aren't we doing Rakic vs Glover? If we're going to give anyone a title shot, we should be giving Rakic a title shot. Because even though he's coming off that loss to Jan, it was an injury loss, and that fight was pretty close. I think I had it 1-1 going into that third round where Rakic was ultimately injured. So it's baffling how Jamahal Hill's getting that against Glover, and it's going to be in Brazil next month. So I believe Dana White has made that fight out of spite and out of anger because he's probably gone, well, he was criticising the main event. Okay, it wasn't the most exciting fight on the card, but it wasn't an awful fight, and he's just gone, oh, that fight was terrible, I clocked out. Dana, why are you clocking out? You're meant to be supporting a sport, but anyway, that's a whole other kettle of fish. So he's clocked out, whatever, and he's gone Glover vs Jamahal Hill next month, and it's sort of saved the Brazil card because apart from Gilbert Burns vs Neil Magny, Paul Craig and Johnny Walker, and Figueiredo Moreno 4, I couldn't name you a single fight on that card. I think Jessica Andrade is fighting Lauren Murphy. I believe that's on UFC 283. But the card's not the most stacked, so at least it adds another fight to that. But Jamahal, I just find it so weird because let's not take anything away from Jamahal Hill. Yes, he's a good prospect, but he's booked to be fighting Anthony Smith. So Anthony Smith has been screwed out of this. I suppose he gets the rematch with Rakic now. Like, it's baffling. It is baffling to me. So Glover vs Jamahal Hill now for the light heavyweight title. Imagine that ends in a draw. We need Prohaska back ASAP. But yeah, I suppose we do Glover vs Jamahal. But even the winner of that should be fighting Magomed. And I don't know if Magomed's going to fight the winner. I'm at a loss for words, honestly. I'm still trying to It's been a good few hours, and I'm just trying to process this still. I was going to make a video about it last night, but I jumped into bed, ready to go to sleep, because obviously it was 6 a.m. UK time, and as soon as I got into bed, that's when I heard the news, and I was already like dozing off, and I was like, well, I'll just make it tomorrow. And honestly, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just at a loss for words. How the light heavyweight division, it's on life support. It's in such a state right now. I mean, realistically, it should be Glover vs Rakic next month for the title. Winner fights Magomed, but it's probably going to be Jamahal vs Glover. Winner fights Rakic, or if Jamahal wins, he fights Anthony Smith. But let's get into my early prediction. Obviously, I'll be breaking it down closer to the date. I'm going to side with Glover Teixeira. I think he's got that old man strength in him, and he looked good against Yuri. Now, Jamahal Hill is a bit of a different fighter to Yuri. He has got that power, so he could knock out Glover, but Glover's chin was holding up against Yuri Prohaska, and I honestly expected Yuri to knock him out in the first 2 rounds, and he didn't, so his chin held up very well. And I think when Jamahal Hill's getting taken down by Thiago Santos, who's not even a wrestler, okay, he's a big guy, but once he's holding you down, it's like, well, okay, he's not doing anything with it. You're able to get up. But if someone like Glover gets you down, he's going to probably submit you. So ultimately, I think that's my prediction. Glover submits Jamahal Hill, but even if Glover wins, he said he's only got a few fights left in him. I hope he would hold out, fight either Magomed, Rakic, or whatever they're going to do. Hopefully win that, and we can get the rematch with Prohaska. But I could just see him winning that title and vacating it like straight away. Sorry, my mustache hairs are playing up a little bit. I'm just going to leave it alone. But I could see Glover winning that fight and just vacating the title because he's going to retire. I do think if he loses to Jamahal Hill, he is going to retire. But honestly, light heavyweight on life support right now, I'm at a loss for words. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's try and hit 15 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, protect yourself at all times. I'll see you in the next one.